Neighbors are calling for action tonight after police say a man walking his dog was hit and killed by an intoxicated driver. Yesterday evening, just before 8 p.m., 32-year-old Cody Lesher was driving south on Emory Road in the Upper Valley. Police say he was driving intoxicated when he was speeding and lost control of his vehicle. Along the way, he hit a wooden pole, a gas meter. The car then rolled and hit 35-year-old Alfredo Dominguez and his dog. That dog died on the scene and Dominguez died in the hospital. The vehicle continued to skid, hitting a traffic sign, a fence, and then hitting a rock wall. Both Lesher and his passenger tried to get away, but were detained. The driver is facing intoxication, manslaughter, and accident involving personal injury charges. But neighbors are calling for action tonight. Let's take a look at ABC7's Carrie Maddox, who joins us live from that area. Carrie, what did they tell you?
Rosemary, given that there are long stretches with no stop signs on this road, neighbors say they're angry and heartbroken. They're worried that what happened to Alfredo Dominguez could happen again.
He was a very nice guy, and everyone on the street's very friendly. It's like our own community.
Flowers lay on the scene of a crash that killed a man and his dog. 35-year-old Alfredo Dominguez was the pedestrian hit by an alleged drunk driver on Emory Road Friday. Now, a tight-knit community is left in regret.
We've always said we needed speed bumps, but we've never actually pushed for it, and it's sad that someone had to lose their life for that to happen.
If you look at this property, you can see there is significant damage, but it's not the only one. If you come down this road, just as the car did, you can see where it ended up, and there's even more damage.
This man is saying some neighbors started giving the victim CPR, and they called an ambulance. That's when he saw the Maserati 5 or 6 houses down. He couldn't explain how it happened. He never would have thought it was a pedestrian hit. Several neighbors described the condition Dominguez was in after being hit by the speeding car. One man who didn't want to go on camera told us it gave him flashbacks to his service in Vietnam. Meanwhile, a woman who wanted to remain anonymous says the passenger got out, and when she asked if he was okay, he said, "Yes, I have a good lawyer."
I think his arrogance is just heartbreaking because he cost someone his life, and his wife will never have him back. And he'll never go home, and his only thing he's worried about is himself.
Fueled by the events, neighbors now say something has to be done, and they're going to push for action.
And neighbors say they think the reason, or one of the reasons at least, that people speed down this road is because they're right next to Doniphan. They think that they're trying to avoid cops, but they ask drivers to think twice before speeding down the road they call home. Reporting from the Upper Valley, I'm Carrie Maddox, ABC7.
All right, Carrie, thank you so much for that update.